Have you ever felt excited because you caught a few words in fast Portuguese only to realize you totally missed what was going on? It's those tiny words that trip you up. So I'm going to show you how to catch them so you never feel lost in a conversation again and finally understand what's really being said. Why can you understand parts of a sentence but not every word? Because in real speech, people don't pronounce every word equally. The big meaning words, called content words, come through clearly, and the small grammar words, also known as the function words, get squished. So you catch homem, entrou, janela, escada, and you think, okay, I get it, but do you? In a second, I'll show you exactly what to listen for so you stop missing them. Was it homem, a man, or nenhum homem, no man? Ele entrou pela janela? Did he enter through the window? Or ele não entrou pela janela? He didn't enter through the window. The details live in the small words. And the truth is, the big content words only make sense because of the small ones. These small words are called function words. Articles, prepositions, pronouns, they're everywhere. And they're the hardest to hear because they get compressed. In English, a cup of tea, the of almost disappears and turns into what is called the schwa, cuppa tea. In European Portuguese, it happens all the time. Tenho de ir becomes tenho de ir, or para a becomes para. Actually, this reminds me of this Unschooler in my program who almost fell off her bike, surprised she overheard a builder say de cabeça para baixo, and instantly connected it to upside down. And it's not just the small words. Sometimes it's the small parts of a big word. One thing to watch out for is that tiny verb details. Endings and little auxiliary verbs carry a lot of meaning. You might catch comer, but if you miss the ending or the auxiliary, you won't know if someone said comi, I ate, or vou comer, I'm going to eat. This reminds me of a woman I spoke to after she chatted with someone from her Pilates class. She heard o meu marido cancro, but she missed the verb. The woman actually said o meu marido morreu de cancro. My husband died of cancer. And she understood o meu marido tem cancro. My husband has cancer. Same nouns, completely different reality. And this is why listening isn't just catching keywords. First, catch the verb and the noun. Then listen for the small words like de, já, não, lhe. Those will add the details. Getting the gist is great, but the details are what give you the real meaning. Now let's do a quick exercise so that you can feel the difference between hearing only keywords and hearing the small words too. Sentence number 1. A senhora vai querer café para levar? One more time. A senhora vai querer café para levar? Pause and write the words you're sure you heard. Most people catch senhora, café, levar, maybe querer. This time, listen for the small bits. A, vai, para. A senhora vai querer café para levar? This is what I said. A senhora vai querer café para levar? Even if you didn't catch every word, those small ones tell you it's a question. It's future soft polite, vai querer. It's one coffee and it's to take away. Also notice pronunciation. Querer in real speech is often closer to querer. Okay, sentence number 2. Não me apetece comer o arroz de pato da minha avó ao almoço. Again. Não me apetece comer o arroz de pato da minha avó ao almoço. What did you catch? You probably heard comer, arroz, pato, avó, almoço. Now listen for não, me, o, de, da, minha, ao. Não me apetece comer o arroz de pato da minha avó ao almoço. I said that I don't feel like eating my grandmother's duck rice for lunch. Those tiny words tell you negation, now, who feels it, me, me, which dish, o, what kind, de, whose, da minha avó, and when, ao almoço. The takeaway is keywords give you the topic, small words give you the meaning. But the thing is, in real speech, content and function words blend into sounds. Perhaps you should watch my free masterclass called Listen to Portuguese, in which I explain it all. You can find the link below to watch it next.